Hey guys, it's Ayane.
And this is Darksaiyuki talking through a hairbrush.
He doesn't have a microphone. Please help me.
Please pay for my microphone.
First off, I want to start off by saying that smoking's bad. Don't do it.
And if you are at least a year or two underage, please, by all means, go to your local Exxon and ask for a pack of Newport 100.
Anyways, today we're going to do our special on what we think about the Monday Night War. Now, for those who don't know, it is TNA versus WWE.
Yes, that's right. TNA versus WWE. AKA Hulk Hogan, one of the worst and the biggest douchebag of all of wrestling, versus Vince McMahon, the richest, biggest douchebag of wrestling. What a phenomenal war this will be. So, without further ado, let's get started with the questions. First question on everybody's mind. Hulk Hogan. Is this a good thing for TNA or a bad thing?
Hulk Hogan can be a toss-up. Because if he stays corporate, like he was last night, or so he was called by the band, it could be a good thing because that influences the company. It does better for the wrestlers, the fans, etc. But if he goes back to the Hulk Hogan that we all know and hate, asshole. I mean, you probably like him, but I hate him. Then it's going to be WCW fall all over again. And if they tear down TNA, I'm gonna go down there and whoop some ass.
What about Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Eric Bischoff, Sykes, aka I forgot his name. Oh yeah, X-Pac, aka whatever they called him in TNA. I forgot. Something Wellman,
Sean
Wagner's, whatever. Anyways, what do you think of all those people working once again together?
All I can say is it brings back the memories of the fall of WCW. X-Pac was vicious as NWO. I mean, Scott Hall was vicious as Diesel. Kevin Nash is a good wrestler. Eric Bischoff is just an asshole. No matter where he is, what he's doing, he's straight up asshole. Bring all that cocky, egotistical attitude together again. I don't smell anything good coming from that.
What about Vince Russo? Still being at TNA and still working with Eric Bischoff currently. Do you believe Vince will be fired?
No comment.
My sentiments exactly. Honestly, to me personally, yes, Vince Russo needs to go. Because, yeah, he was one of the people that led WCW to go down in flames. With Vince Russo and everyone in WCW coming back, well, it's almost as bad as Rikishi trying to hit on freaking Trish Stratus.
We did not just go that far back.
Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. Alright, so back to the questions. Jeff Hardy, with him coming to WW... Oh, excuse me. Did I say that crappy-ass wrestling name? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm... Jesus. Anyways, Jeff Hardy coming to TNA. Is this a good thing? Or do you think he will make a return to TNA and go back to the WWE?
Jeff Hardy being at TNA is probably one of the greatest things because he's like Sting. He's an icon. You don't know Jeff Hardy. You don't know anything about wrestling. You've been living in a box your whole damn life. Will he return to WWE? No. WWE doesn't want him because of his influence and his drug charges. Well, guess up. We all gotta do what we gotta do. He decides, okay, I want to sell some opium. Okay, whatever.
Which he did sell opium.
Who cares? He is a asset to any company that he's with, and for the fact that WWE is shunning him because of his past and because of what he does outside of work, it's not fair. I think he will be a definite asset to TNA.
What about Double J Jeff Jarrett's line of power? With Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan coming, where is Jeff Jarrett going to be? Sorry, she's smoking. Inhale, exhale.
The way they sucked the power from Jeff was wrong. What Hulk Hogan did last night on the whole downing him, dissing him, being a straight up cocky, egotistical bastard like he is to him was wrong. Without Jeff Jarrett, there would not be a TNA. Whether or not he made his mistakes, whether or not he admits to them, whatever, he still should have some sort of say-so in his company.
Yes, his company. Now, I know we all want to know this question. Ayane personally hates this guy. But Mick Foley, he was once the executive chairholder of TNA.
Shouldn't have been.
Now that Hulk has came in, what is in store for Mick Foley?
Well, supposedly he's supposed to be running that show Epics. Give or take on that. Mick Foley is bringing back an old feud with Hulk Hogan, which could turn out badly because Hulk is not supposed to be a wrestler. He's supposed to be a name in TNA.
I'd like to also let everyone know that if you do not know, Hulk Hogan's primary goal in line to be in TNA was to be a booker. That's right. He was only supposed to book matches and book new talent for TNA.
So much for that.
Yeah, that's going down the tubes. Anyways.
Lace up your boots, boys. You're going in line just like everybody else. Brother.
Anyways. Do you believe that Vince McMahon is at the least bit intimidated by this gutsy move by TNA?
Well, for the fact that he had to bring out Bret freaking Hart just to get better ratings, that's a big move. For what he did, on a sidetrack real quick, sorry, but for what he did last night on WWE, I have to say I was a channel flipper. I watched it, part of it, the most boring episode I've ever seen. They played down Bret Hart like he was some invalid. Get over it. He could still wrestle. He still got it in him.
Mm-hmm.
If Vince didn't watch the show last night, he better catch it this Thursday. Because with everything that's going on, he has another thing coming.
Yes, he does. I'd like to add that in TNA, if y'all did not see Monday, y'all can see it Thursday. But it was so bad. TNA had dissed WWE entirely. There were shirts around.
Who needs Bret Hart? Who needs Bret Hart?
Yes, they were chanting, "Who needs Bret Hart?" But in the crowd, if you would really pay attention, not that any of us pay attention to the crowd, the TNA was giving away free WWE shirts, and they had X's across them, as in no more WWE. They also had a bunch of, screw the time, we have money. Anyways, they had a bunch of other little gimmicks. And me personally, I have to point this out. The whole Hulk Hogan doing Barack Obama's "We Need Change" slogan is not working. Please, TNA, if you watch YouTube, which you probably do,
Save us!
Don't do it.
Oh, wait, WWE.
Yeah.
Next question.
Alrighty, next question. This one is a big one to me, personally. Mike Tyson, is this a scare tactic? What is WWE thinking next Monday with Mike Tyson coming to the WWE as a guest host?
Mike Tyson. Old, dirty bastard. I don't think he's going to help out WWE at all. I think it's just going to be another name game like they've been trying to play off.
What about the ratings war? We all know WWE will probably win the ratings war for every 10-year-old out there. Hi, 10-year-olds. But between both shows, honestly, as a true wrestling fan, which one was the better show?
As a wrestling fan since I was born, TNA was better. It was more impacted. It had a whole lot more going on. It really brought me to the attention of it. WWE, it didn't. That's all I gotta say about that.
Alrighty.
On that note, guys, look out for part 2.